a little bit of a slow start. You guys go down a goal. Talk about just kind of bouncing back, especially with the back-to-back goals just before halftime.
Well, we've actually been working on it because every game we've been in, every game we've had, even our losses, we've been competing to the very end at the end of the game. But I told our players, it's not the end of the game what's costing us. It's the early goals that we're not finishing on. Every game we've had chances to put teams away early, and we just haven't been able to do that. So we've been focusing on trying to get those early goals quickly, and I feel like we did. Break through some barriers today with finally putting some in early stages of the game. Most of our goals have come late to kind of tie or even take the lead, but we've never really scored more than 2 in the first half. So we had a really great breakthrough going into our next game against Liberty. So I'm really proud of the progress we've made. I'm really proud of the team we have. Very young team. 8 of our starters are freshmen and sophomores. So I really feel good about the future. I feel good about where we're heading this season. I really feel like we can really make a good push this season.
I think that our goal that got called off a handball just boosted our energy. So we started connecting more, and then at halftime, our little talk, and we just connected passes. And
It seemed as if you guys, the build-up was a lot better in that second half. You guys seemed a lot more comfortable. Was it just kind of calming down? Was that
yeah,
kind of it?
I think we just had a lot of motivation.
Like I said, I really feel like we finally put teams away. In every one of our losses, we were tied with 10 minutes or less in every one of our losses, believe it or not. Even the Doherty Valley game, it was 1-1 with less than 10 minutes left and ended up being 4-1. So today, not only did we finish without getting scored on, we actually added more goals. So I feel good about the progress we've made in such a short time with such a young group.
I want to ask, seeing you guys, especially in the second half, playing a lot more organized. Overall, the first half was a little bit early on, a little bit chaotic, a little bit all over the place. But it really kind of the build-up was there in the second half. You kind of saw, especially in the wing play. I mean, let's talk about building off of that. Now going to Liberty next week.
Well, building off of that, so I feel like our emotions kind of got the best of us at the end of some of those games, especially at Heritage, because we were up against Heritage 1-0 with 20 minutes left, and they ended up winning the game. So we actually just been working on, look, we got to just put teams away, learn to put teams away. So that was a hurdle that I think that just we needed right before, especially a game like Liberty, because that's going to be one of the hardest games we play.
I think that we just have to do our thing and just put our all out there and beat them.
We needed that. We needed that boost. We needed to see that we're able to put teams away.
I was going to say also kind of winning the first game of the new year, kind of starting on a high note, especially with the way 2024 ended with the loss and the draw at Berkeley. It's kind of starting on the right foot, so to say, right?
Starting on the right foot. We haven't lost a game in 2025, so that's what we're gonna preach the rest of the weekend. That's what we're gonna preach going into the Liberty game.